How to confidently call meeting clear with such minimal droning? Because I mean the close left and close right was clear. If there's a guy hiding sandbags or stage, it doesn't matter because the dead guy saves who was playing. I don't know whatever he was playing, but he's on the camera. So if the guy hiding gets up to push us, then it doesn't matter, right? So I'll draw it, dude. I'll fucking draw it for you. If this is meeting, right? You got door here, and you got this big fucking room, right? You got sandbags here, and you got the stage here. He can hide here, he can hide here, and that's really it. And he can hide in the door to small tower here, right? There's a door here. If I drone here, and this is clear, and this is clear, let me make I drone a triangle actually. This sees all of it. So I can call meeting clear because no one's pushing it, right? We're only playing lobby. So if this guy who's hiding starts pushing,
yes,
the guy who's dead will hold the cam and call it.
Upstairs.
It doesn't matter if it's actually clear or not because they can't push without us knowing. And no one from our team is going to push into meeting because it's a main lobby hatch take. If the Hibana wants to breach the hatches, however, I'd have to deep drone it all the way to tower, put the drone here instead, and then he calls from tower side. Well, we didn't go into meeting because we don't care about the meeting hatches with Hibana. We just care about the main lobby hatch and force the plant. So it doesn't matter if it's clear or not. Like, there's no point droning the entire thing. Just hold the cross. A lot of people don't understand this. It's actually crazy. So let's say that in real life, right? I move my mouse 2 centimeters, right? Move it 2 centimeters in real life. 2 centimeters in real life, right? I move it like this, right? On 400 DPI, I would go this distance, right? And if I double it, this is 400, right? If I go to 800, right? DPI, what would happen is it would just double. Now we have this. And then we can just... Okay, so this doesn't really work because the white thing... You see how the white blocks it out? Basically, it would just double. So if you have a line going this distance, right? It would now go like this distance. That's the only difference. You're just doubling your speed of measurement. So by moving 2 centimeters on 400 DPI, you move half of what you move on 800 DPI. Because it's just a way of measuring speed. You have dots per inches. That's what it means. If you play 400, right? 10, 10, 83. Holy shit, that's an 8. 83 in Siege. What would that be? Well, that would be the exact equivalent of playing 5, 5, 83. Because you're just doubling up the DPI, and you double down on the number. 10, 10, 83 on 400 or 800 DPI, 5, 5, 83 is the exact same distance of speed required to achieve the same 360 in-game. I don't know, the window guy was there because of the rappel animation. Like whenever you rappel on a window, right? If this is a window frame, the reason why rappelling upside down is so strong is because the line goes here and your head goes here, right? But if you're not rappelling upside down, then your head is here and there's a line here, the rappel thing, right? So I saw the rappel line in the broken debris, so I pre-fired right below it. That's why if he rappelled upside down, you don't see the line, you only see the head. So you know he's down here when you see this fucking line just moving left and right. Possible to thermite charge the floor next to electrified hatch? Yes. But only, like, up in kitchen, yes, you can. But you cannot do it like in bar because you can't put it on the floor. But if you can put it on the floor, then yes. Think about it like this, right? I'll try and draw it. I'm a very good illustrator. So my mom says. So imagine that the green color is a hatch, right? The thermite charge that gets put here, right, actually has an explosion radius of this, right? So the green is the hatch. You put the thermite charge in the corner of the hatch, and that's the explosion radius. So what you can do with this, right, is that you can put the thermite charge here, right? Doesn't even touch the hatch, and it still explodes like this, or like this, right? And as long as the thermite charge covers this area, it explodes the hatch. That's basically how thermite works. The explosion radius, the blast radius, is bigger. Like, think of a grenade in real life. A grenade is this big. The shrapnel, the explosion, can kill people in this distance, if not more, right? So despite that being a teeny tiny grenade, it's deadly until a certain point. It's kind of the same way that it works in Siege. The explosion radius is bigger than the actual blast radius. What's going is better, holo or reflex? Always holo, for sure. Like, it's just more logical. Like, reflex, the bullet goes here. On holo, your bullet goes center. So with reflex, your bullet goes at the tip. which is so like if you aim, if you aim at someone's head here, if there's a person, your bullet goes above them. If you aim here and the guy's head is here, he dies. So you gotta aim with the tip, which is really weird. Holding is so hard. Like my brain power, it's like you're doing a math test, right? And you get like 2 + 2, what's that? That's like 7. -1, that's like 5. Right?
2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Feels like I'm doing a mathematical equation about how aliens are taken hostage at Area 51. It's such a simple thing, like shooting in video games, but it's so hard for me to do. Like the numbers, I see them. Like hold aim, don't let go, press left click, don't let go, then let go to reload. Ooh, my eye-hand combination is like shaking, man. It's shaking. 2 + 2 = 7. Because what you do is that you take this form right here, right? Take this, right? And then you take this. And then... Oh no, I'm so bad at paint. It hurts my eyes. 7. It basically becomes a 7. You lose vision with 4x3. 4x3 just crams the image, right? So how can I visualize it? All right, imagine you have the gray color is your original display, right? And 4x3 is red. Imagine that your field of view gets reduced to the red zone from the gray zone, but you stretch the image. Everything appears to be closer visually, and people appear to move faster horizontally. So you have more horizontal recall, you have people move faster left and right, you have less vertical recall, but people also move slower up and down, supposedly, right? Visually. But you stretch the image so people appear bigger. Like if a person were to be, you know, this size and 16:9, he would be this size. Not as exaggerated, of course, but he would appear bigger on 4x3. But you have less field of view. Everything's just crammed into the frame. So everything is fatter, thicker, and that's why 4x3 is so commonly played in CSGO and Siege, Apex Legends even, etc. That's the somewhat the gist of what's happening with 4x3. You see, people are so like triggered and like not like focusing, and they do like now we just lost this round because of last round basically, and that's why tilt is bad. I don't know. The issue is the penis, right? The penis is the problem. Like you always think that you're the right because you're an alpha male. The person in question only sees his point of view. Zach only saw what he saw and what he wanted to see. And Baga only saw what he wanted to see. Zach thought Baga was closer than he was. Baga said, no, I can't do X. Without explaining why, because there's no time for explanations. And then Zach goes, no, I need you to fucking hold it. And Baga's like, I can't, because Baga is nowhere nearby. So it's just about lack of perspective. That's why in Pro League and in practice, you record 5 point of views. So like you basically have 5 different people running their streaming program, right? And you have a big ass monitor. And you got 1 point of view, 2 point of view, 3 and 4, and you have like, well, this is 6. You can make 6 pretty clean, but otherwise you have like 1 big in here, right? And then after a Pro League game, I can say, oh, Fabian, why the fuck didn't you nade this fucking idiot in the fucking corner, you fucking fat fuck, right? Fuck you. Fuck. Whatever, right? And Fabian will say, but Pengu, I had no fucking nades left. You fucking idiot. You fucking skinny right? And then Shaz will say, guys, we have 5 point of view. Let's watch it back. So you rewind it, right? And you see Fabian had no nades left. I didn't know it, but I thought he had nades left because I missed a call out he made 20 seconds earlier. And that way you reach a conclusion like, okay, what was the core issue? Well, I didn't hear that Fabian said he had no nades left. That's 1 issue. And 2 issues, what did Fabian use his nades for if the guy we need to nade isn't dead? You just don't know. So it's important to kind of go through it logically instead of just saying, I'm right, you're wrong, fucking listen, which is what Zach and Baka Brian were doing. Alright, so the new bundle is 1680 each, right? Spending about 30-35 euros on both skins. Now, what do you get for your 35-40 euros? Well, sir, you get the Hibana red pajamas with a helmet, and you get the weapon skin that goes with it and a Crosshair Tokyo. And then you also get, if you buy both skins that is, the visual equivalent with the mask and the mask bundle and the same weapon. Now, for the price of $15 per skin, this is, let me just check the meter real quick. Oh yeah, the graph came in. It's a straight curve of stupid expensive. The curve came in
from the business department of Pengu Inc. And these are the numbers. If you look at the graph right about here, you can clearly tell that it is literally a straight line, dead center between stupid and expensive. Or is it expensive stupid? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one it is, but it is certainly one or the other. You guys aren't stupid. Well, not all of you are stupid, hopefully, at least. But this indeed is expensive. Now, I'd like to also thank the Pengu Inc. graph team, you know, for coming together and making us a visual graph to explain just how severe this deal is. Always good with some visualization.
Wait, it got ADS?
No.
Wait, do you see that? The first one hit the Jaeger, the second one got ADS. Right here, ADS. What? So, this is what I've been complaining about with Sophia, is that the explosion range is bigger than the actual like line of sight. So if you, I can draw it in paint, but basically you'll explode before entering certain areas. That's why it doesn't catch ADSs a lot of time. It's a bug with Sophia's been in the game for a long time. How it works, if you're Sophia, right? And you have your bazooka weapon, right? If there's a person here with an ADS, like, let's say there's like an ADS here. There's a wall, and then there's an ADS, right? The Sophia's stun will go, and it'll pop here. And because it pops here, but it's 7 meter or whatever radius, so it pops in this area, it explodes here, but it affects this guy here. Despite there being ADS here, instead of going all the way here and gets ADS, like you saw with Jaeger, it just explodes. Because it explodes, I think, within 3 meters of people. But when it explodes, it's 7 or 5 meters explosion radius. It's the same with Ella traps. It's really silly, because if the ADSs are behind a wall or behind a window like you just saw, it was right on the window. The Sophia's tower will explode, hitting both people, and doesn't catch the ADS. And it's really inconsistent because it's all about angle. You should aim head level at all times. The only issue is that you don't always know what the head level is. So you got to make a decision. Do you aim standing level or do you aim crouch level? You don't want to aim prone unless you know for a fact he's prone, because it's so like rare. If you have bad crosshair placement but good aim, like you can flick really well. Like let's say that like where you're looking at is the character point of view, right? You have a wall in front of you here, right? And you have a point here and a point here. Now, if you can flick, if you can aim here, right? And you can flick really efficiently to the side to extremely accurately hit the X. You'll still die if someone's aiming towards you directly, right? Let's say you walk into a room and you're looking straight, and this guy's a person looking at you. He's gonna kill you faster than you can kill him because you have to flick him. So it doesn't matter if you have better aim. If he has better crosshair placement or better positioning, you'll still die. Unless he misses like every bullet of his magazine, right? That's why when you want to clear a room, you scan it, right? You basically like do like a sweeping motion where when you walk into a room, there's a door, right? You clear it like this and you just scan, right? Like a piece of pie or pizza. So you just like, you scan it from left to right. You don't fucking white peek this shit, right? You don't just walk in like this and you gotta worry about this angle, that angle, that angle, that angle, that angle, like the hard angles. Generally speaking, I want to clear out as much as possible. And then as you're into the door, you check close right and close left. Because you can't check a 90-degree angle without peeking the door. Because it's a hard angle, right? That's why corners are so good to play in, because it's a hard angle. But it also means that if they can eliminate every other position first, they know you're in the corner. Which is why you want to white peek pretty often or stand in non-obvious spots. What's the reason behind the church blue wall rotation on the left-hand side, not middle? Church blue wall left-hand side, you can see blue stairs all the way from church wall. Because if you reinforce the left wall, the guy in blue is gonna get wall banged. If this is the blue wall, the triple wall, right? This is motor door. This is motor, right? Then you got the triple church wall, you got the mini bar, and you got the double door here, right? If you reinforce this wall, where's the guy in blue gonna play? He's gonna play here, which means you can get seen from Adam. So what you do, right, is that the only position you can play is the middle. So you reinforce the middle so you can play behind the big ass engine that's here. That's your only cover in blue. If you reinforce left or right, you're just gonna get wall banged, or you're gonna get seen from hatch or from stairs. You have no option. You need to reinforce the middle wall. You can, as an option, also reinforce additionally the left hand side wall. Well, you don't have that many reinforcements, so then you gotta sacrifice the back B reinforcement here. Like this is long hallway, main stairs going up. So you don't really have a whole lot of options when it comes to reinforcements as well. I couldn't draw a cube for years And then I saw this guide. I don't know if I remember it. It's like, I think it's like this, and then you connect them. Yeah.
What is this shit?
I mean, I kind of fucked up this side. Wait, more up, more up. Wait, I can see it happening now. Like this. Holy shit, dude. Is there another point? I see. Okay, I'm clearly missing something. How do you feel about one-shot headshots? I think one-shot headshots are fine for like high caliber guns like Deagle, DMRs, low fire rate guns. But like a 1200 fire rate, 17 damage gun, one-shotting through 2 walls. I don't know about that one. On Coastline, I went into Hooker. There's a guy in pool table, and I kid you not, the fucking Lesion, who has like a gun, right? He just sprayed a line. Like if this is the wall, right? This is Hooker. This is pool table. He just sprayed a line left to right, and I just got one tap. Like I'm standing up, moving, I just dead out of nowhere. I can't fight back. And I was full health. I had 100 health. I killed a guy in vase. I walked in, and I just get completely annihilated just because he made a line from left to right with a high fire rate gun. That kind of stuff is not very fun or skillful.
That's all, folks.